This particular video is in the series of Learn Debugging using Pycharm. So before proceeding to this video, I would love that you see my previous videos. One is on to step into my code and another is on step over. So I've also linked the links of both the videos on this document, which I am adding in the full description. Secondly, why it is important to see the previous video, so that we can have the continuity in learning the debugging, because this makes a lot of sense. Now, I had also created the playlist of that. I have moved it into a playlist whose name is Debugging using Pycharm. So you can also go through this playlist where all these videos will be placed step by step. So if you recall the previous videos, or if you see the previous videos, we covered step over, step into the code. So we covered where we need to use the step into my code, where we need to use step over. Today we are going to deal with another two items. One is the step into and step out, and we will do the practical session of that. So when we're doing into a practical way, you're going to learn. So it is learning with fun, or fun with the learning, whatever you may say it. Yes, let's start, friends. So the first is step into. So for example, I have this code with me which is used to do a sum of any iterable, any object. So when I say object, it could be a list, it could be a dictionary, anything, because Python treats everything as object, and this is a list of iterables. So these are iterable in nature. So I passed into this particular function, and here we are going to get the result. First, let's print the result. When we print the result would be about 8, 3 plus 4 plus 1. Now if I put this this point here, and now let's start the debugging. So if I start the debugging, very good. So my debugger, now my execution point would be from the line number 12, because here is my breakpoint. So you can also view the breakpoint. Breakpoint is in the line number 12. Now if you remember that if you need to move into your custom function, then you need to press step into my code. Yes, now we are inside this function. Now, as if you read the document, it is written that if you want also to go to the built-in functions along with the other lines, you will use the step into. So what does this means? For example, if you want to go line by line, but if any built-in function also comes, you want to go inside that, then you are going to use it. For example, here if I press step into, so you will see that frame not available, another call goes to this particular stack, then the call goes to this stack, and now we are moving inside this pre-built-in function. And where we need the step out means if you want to come out from the current step. Now we have moved 2 or 3 steps. If we want to come out of them, I will move step out, and you will see that this particular stack is complete. We come out of it, and now if you want to move to the next step, either you can use the step over or step into my code. I can use that. The result is returned, and you are able to print the sum of the iterable. So in a nutshell, I would like to say that, so if you understand the phenomenon of step into my code, step over and step out, as well as step over, step into my code, step out, then you will able to do the debugging in a more easy way, in a more fun way, and into a more way of better understanding. So this video is all about to help you understand that if you are struck somehow, if you press somehow step into, and no you want to come back to the previous stage, then please press step out. It will step out from the stage you are in a current scenario, brings you back to the previous one, from where you can either use step into my code and step over. We also have the practical implementation of step into my code, because when we see a custom function, yes, a trigger comes to the mind. Yes, here we need to press step into my code, because To go to that custom function, we need step into my code. So for example, if you here directly press, if I again start the debugging, you will see a magic here. So if I go to this line number 12 and directly press step over, it won't go inside this custom function, directly returns the output of this custom function and will execute the line, because this already we have covered in this video where we talked about what is the difference between step over and step into my code. So friends, the third we can say that video in the playlist is now complete, and now we will move to the fourth one where we will discuss about a very good button which is resume program, as well as we will have a glimpse of watch and set the values. Thank you, have a great day, bye.